heart.
Only heart. Yeah, even hanggang social media, tita, sikat ka. May mga loyal following na. You know, I know people who can't start their day without watching
Really?
Good morning! Going to work!
Thank you.
Yeah.
I know when they come here, they even copy my voice. It's so fun. It's like,
Yeah.
oh my God. I go,
How did you learn how to cook? Paano kayo natuto magluto ng Filipino food?
sa lola ko.
Kay Lola?
Yes.
Ano pa kayo, Lola?
Lola Rosa.
Rose. Wow, Rose.
Yes, I know Rose. And she has a lot of garden na maraming roses talaga.
Oh.
Yes. Because I was the youngest in the household. So I'm
Yeah.
always the one next to my grandma.
Oh.
Every time she's cooking,
Yeah.
every time she needs something prepped
Yeah.
or something. Even the official taster for my grandma.
Oh, you're the official taster.
Yeah, because I'm like, 5 years old,
Yeah.
4 years old. I'm the one always like next to her.
So ikaw yung parang nakabuntot ka, Lola?
Nakabuntot ako
Yeah.
kasi all my, my other cousin who lives with my grandma is in school.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm the one left with her.
Yeah.
So nakikita ko lahat, even when, when she will butcher the chicken or something like that. I
From
see,
scratch.
yes, from talagang, yes, talk about farm to table. Really,
And
and
it's a farm.
yes, and then our backyard is surrounded with vegetables and may pineapple pa kami. We
Yeah.
even have jackfruit trees and guavas. So name it, we have it.
Yeah.
So that's how I learned. I request food from her and then readily it's available.
Yeah.
So that's how I'm always like into food since I was young.
Since you were a baby.
Practically, yeah, no?
Yeah. Your earliest memories.
And I think we also have a restaurant before. My mom used to have a restaurant. I wasn't even born.
Yeah.
But I don't know what happened, so I was
So
not
it's in
there.
your blood, Tita, to cook and
It's in the blood.
serve food. Yeah.
Ano
But
naman
you're a
ako
chef.
lang. Yes.
Yeah, you're a real chef. like,
Yes.
traditionally and officially.
Yes, I had to, right? No,
Yeah.
I really like cooking and I like to entertain people. And I love science.
Yeah.
So going to culinary gave me that, all the aspects of preparing the food. It has science, it has all those, and then entertaining. And I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're fun to be with, Tita.
Thank you.
We've been here
Salamat.
since 2000 years.
11.
When we started coming here,
Yes.
like, wow.
11.
Kaaral pa.
I know, right?
Payat pa.
Ako din. Like 30 pounds
See you
lighter.
mahihain.
Oh yes, that's true.
So the dishes you serve reminds you of home and your childhood.
Yes,
With
especially
Lola
when I know, especially when we're catering. Naalala ko lagi is my grandma because we like to have parties
Yeah.
at home. Don't you have
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
your grandma too,
Yeah.
right? We like to have parties at
Yeah.
home. Or if not parties, like on weekends or summers, my cousins will come visit. And it's like a party already.
Yeah.
And everyone has a different favorite dish.
Different dish. So she'll cook everything.
Yeah,
Wow.
like for example, ikaw,
Yeah.
alam niya paborito mo kare-kare, luto siyang
Yeah.
kare-kare, isa paksiw na pata,
Yeah.
yung isa ganito. Kaya I always say ko, oh my God, kaya ako naman may ibang paborito.
Yung tomato mo lang sa
Oo,
araw.
pero lahat sila paborito ko, pero I pretend not to. Kasi ayoko makikompete sa kanila. Kasi nga ako naman pinakamaliit eh.
Saka minsan na sila doon.
Oo, misa lang sila dumating,
Yeah.
So I make them feel like,
At home.
at home na silang kumakain. So gano'n ang bahay namin, ang bahay ng lola ko gano'n.
Yeah. Masaya yung bahay na.
Masaya, oo. It's really nice. Even the neighbors, they love her.
Yeah.
Kasi siya, parang she likes to help everybody.
yeah. Yeah.
She likes to help. Even last money na niya, ibibigay niya pa. Ibibigay pa rin niya. So, ganun din naman yung mga tao when we need help, we don't even need to ask. Kasi they know na, they have a feeling na, we're in critical, merong mga pangangailangan sa Philippines. So I'm glad kasi minsan kahit wala na lola ko, but they remember me.
Oh,
they open their doors.
Yeah.
Minsan dumalaw ako doon sa dati naming bahay ng lola ko. They welcomed us.
Oh.
You know, that's amazing for them to even remember.
Yeah.
Kasi nga naalala doon nila ang grandma ko, ang Lola Rosa namin. Sana ganun din ako.
I want to dito na ka na lahat.
But I want to be like that too. Like I want to be remembered.
You're like an icon.
Oy, icon.
Sa community from Vacaville hanggang Davis.
I thank you. That's a big, undertaking for me.
Like working with sa campus dati when I used to work, I used to do this. Yung mga students, pag sinabi ko, ang catering galing kay Tita Roline, they get excited.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, they really
Up to
show
now,
up.
I'm really thankful. You know, thank you ako sa mga students and to all our customers who have been very supportive of us. You know, and they've seen our growth. You have seen our growth. You know, and people who have stayed with us from day one up to now. Oh my God, you know, because sometimes people they disappear. You know, and then. It's challenging because I just
it's not like a growth na pataas lang din pag
I know it's hard, running a business is really hard because like
but you're doing great.
And
people love you. Daming tao.
Hard.
Really hard. Yeah, even hanggang social media kita sikat ka. May mga loyal following na. I know people who can't start their day without watching you.
Really?
Good morning! Going to work!
Thank you. I know when they come here, they even copy my voice. It's so fun. It's like, oh my God. I go, humble ako lalo kasi I know your voice. They'll go like that kasi I'm not on camera all the time. So I know that voice. So I go, oh my God. Thank you.
People love you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
People love you and your food. You're good.
Thank you, Kirby, and thank you, everybody. I want them to embrace their Filipino in them.
Yeah.
I want them to eat the food and not be embarrassed by, when you are eating Filipino food. Like, hey, I don't eat that. Just, just embrace it. You're Filipino. Be proud that you are Filipino. Right?
Yeah. And I see it with your granddaughter.